Hey guys, good morning. Hannah Bell, family lawyer. Happy Friday. I had a couple minutes between school conferences for my boys, so I thought it'd be a good time for a quick video. And today, I'm talking to those of you who are in the divorce and custody world who don't have enough money to pay a lawyer all the way. And that's probably a lot of people. I know that I've certainly been in that space. And look, lawyers are stinking expensive, like way expensive. And it costs a lot to go the distance with the lawyer. So today's pro tip for those of you in that position is you've got to make doing this custody fight thing your business. And I say that because it's sort of easy, I think, to be like, oh my gosh, all this court stuff, all this legal words and things, that's really hard and I don't know and it's scary and I'm so confused. And you're not wrong to say that. Like, it's totally not wrong to feel that way. I don't blame you. Honestly, like half the time when I read this stuff, I feel that way. I'm like, oh, you people really need a lawyer. I'm the lawyer, God. But you just can't sit in that space for long because your kids are counting on you and you've got to be make it your business to take care of this business. And I say that because there are a lot of resources out there if you spend the time, and that's hard when you're working full time and you've got these kids and all this other stuff going on, but it's really your only option. And maybe you can like have some legal advice along the way. Like, one thing I'll do for people if they can't pay for like the whole entire gajillion-dollar legal representation is like, hey, come in, let's have a consultation. And I say that it's like, let's drill down to business and figure out what's going on and what you need to do. And sometimes can kind of coach and give some advice along the way, even if I'm not like your full-on attorney. And some other lawyers do that. I know I see on LinkedIn, like people in other states are doing that. So maybe you could have that. But you've got to make it your business to figure this stuff out. And one thing in Texas is texaslawhelp.org. It is so super helpful. Now, for sure, you're going to find some things that you can't figure out on there or that are more confusing, especially like when you get into temporary orders and a temporary restraining order and protective orders and what's all that. But start there, okay? Go read everything and Google. If you're going to Google and you're in Texas, Google only Texas law, because otherwise you'll be talking about, separation agreements and all this other stuff in other states, which is like not relevant here. So you need to make it your business to figure it out. Texas Law Help is a good place to start. All the blogs, a lot of lawyers are doing good videos, so watch theirs and some of the specifics. And if you find someone that you can get comfortable, that they can give you a really good consultation, maybe they'll do that and help you just at minimum learn what's going on and tell you where to research and what to do next. But end of the day, this case for your kids and for you is not going to do itself. And I don't want you to sit and feel defeated like you can't figure it out, because I'm here to tell you a lot of it you can. A lot of it you can get your arms around. Oh, and there's this other really great judge in Dallas, Judge Emily Miskell. I think the other family lawyers would be like, duh, Hannah. So maybe I'll post a link to her website in a minute, but she has the best stuff. And I think she takes a really practical approach of trying to meet people where they are with information. So if with those two things, Texas Law Help and that judge's website, you can get really far. And at minimum, get super informed and ready for a meeting with a lawyer. Like, go in, don't start with, what's a petition? What's a SAPSR? How does custody work? You can figure that information out before you go, and don't waste time and money you don't have. The other thing to tell you is this is a time to try to find money. And look, I know I've been there. I've been where like every credit card I had all the money maxed out on it and I can't get another one. And really, honestly, to do that for legal fees. But I did it because that's what I had to do. And you may have to do that too. If you have a 401k, you have money in it. Look, I don't know. Financial people tell you like save for retirement and you need to do that. But certain times you just got to do what you got to do, and you got to liquidate. You got to phone a friend, ask a favor when it's all on the line. So today's pro tip is for those of you who having a lawyer do this whole thing and you just kind of checking out and showing up for the hearings isn't an option. You got to make this stuff your business. And like a full-time job to figure it out, or second full-time job on the weekends, and you could do it. Make you a pot of coffee and get started. All right. Have a great weekend, everybody.